C'est ma dunson abapa. Non, mien sabapa, on c'est ma dunson. Mais maman, ha, maman, kwaba. Yatnasi ene yawada. Disema ni de toso ye mie nu. Na ekoye. Moye fine. We are seeing Kunya Baba Henia Koso Art in Entertainment in the moon. Sa. Babeto Jatra say Rabbi, a friend Mona Gucci. Yvonne Nelson, actress. Say I fear year 2020. What can send me a fan who are in some more kafan hono? San Semino Edin and Nimko Chuchi for my good hoofing. And you man a lawyer for Chron say one patch no one chase San Semino fan sign. Wasi wa mo chinya senka Mona Gucci. Erabe senka nkebia wo betwe asem na sign na wa pache enso wanye na asem no back we woman say what can we radio station so kan so nya radio station bia say ya Neat FM so eno this are 72 dwa obeka ya Slay Queen home komo bia afie atwa mu 2020 na san komo no Neat FM so na course so na ensem no de 2 dwa no na Yvonne Nelson lawyer for tro radio station ni obi bia kan bia say san sem no anko yi enti amanfo mpacho na womo entry asem no nsan say radio station ni ti womo pom asem no mo de omo kopacho no mtwa asem no nsan and yesi Mona Gucci Rabbi out there 72J one also one can ensem no one patch one chin sign one patch was you one tree so dogo bi kure no abe enti ekoba na sa no na chesa lawyer for so mo de ensem no e de court enti wo mo de ko gina court fiti Bayer 2020 no semno konkon honum say one say one more pekra Mona Gucci na one more A7 no rate of sermons cross here den samankrata de kwa command kra no one more hwehwe and according to a story no any court rate of sermons ni bia mehu no chese one more hwehwe na one more sanka no enti one more sa anka no na one more ka kire court ne say court way Erabe ye hwe na ye nsanka no na bailiff de samakrata no de amano enti ebe ya court no makwan na bibia court nhihiem no mframe substituted service na womonye chese ebia ufia na e di akwa kotim ho ebia office bia na e di akwa kotim ho na bebia efi se weni betinia ahye sakrata no so no mde akwa kotim ho no sei na court no tie se well samosima ya na mu hu Mona Gucci dia ne me mam kwan Mo serve by substitution and a substitute service in court no ema kwan na wo mo yesa na asem no guha fiti afie atwa mu 2020 sa 2021 October bosumi no na Yvonne Nelson actress na lawyer for ana ne lawyer esan court say court mami Mona Gucci yasavu ya hasa nke bia wo beba court no be wo ma ntihwi akwakọ hwe court document nche se court de bia ye ba wo ma enti e ba ya buasem no man na court se well me bua enti court buasem no na wo se niana Yvonne Nelson pe se ye mo Monaguchi eka sika empata sika 500,000 Ghana cedis a woji efi Monaguchi o se we gun ho fi no court no se wagye atum what they say empata sika no woji efi Monaguchi honum sei no dey ama Yvonne Nelson 500,000 Ghana cedis. Hey eno echi no won fisha abre akọ wonim no ka bibi a ebegu Yvonne Nelson ho fi a and the court ni be dipa na one santwe nsem o kan ni na ensan no ampacho enti court no buetia eye Monaguchi na woje pini so oni e be kasa bata sisi aye free ensan enka no na mamimbra studio no hanum say na mempenifo matenase ye medi nkomo no bi Christian is atenase sanso na ye winni boachement atenase me mo makwa ba na ye nhye nkomo no ase winni azan
say yo won so
yegusu so my brother nsem no so kakra defamation chese case Yvonne Nelson the court the tia aye Monaguchi court no yesi omo bia asem no editia aye Monaguchi 500,000 Ghana cedis wontua mpatesika
kwesi asema court aka de eja oye hwan a obeka say enya na eye say asem no Yvonne de court because on pe the asema mona kan fa ne ho and court no I thought say I thought at a point obe apologize say ana meboa asemi ebede di no nkofo obubo mudin na de obi a started so complaining say edin on the from no omompe no I thought say she apologized and I say and no na anko but anyway if say na court na aka kwesi I mean who are we to dispute near court aka I just hope say there'll be ways and means either betu ana say or can be actually Yvonne to from to the lawyers and near family Yvonne.
Okay, well, but that's it. Questions, me too.
Yeah, because I think sir, in creative industry gradually, no, we are getting somewhere. Na baby a year precoce say no sir, I think sir, ye teste mrano, ye de mrano ye juma, ama ye who said the mrano so etia. With few years back, you know the situation of Medobeko Court, Uncle Siaga. Usually, because I think the one day because you discussing what someone the issue of Ubiai or so Medobeko Court. I'll sue this now, Kosiaga na ye. But right now, we share the level Yvonne take care some now. I think say was striking. I on very hot pa. Na me masamana de bia metaka and say kwesi. You can play with everything, but you cannot play with the law. And the one of the biggest mistake any person will be able to make in his life, say over disregard the court. Say woho now better say yes ya sama wo court na asembia ba ya sama na we say me book court na nimtia enti me nko kwasi say ukoye sa ade a na chese upose wo ma wasem difficult pa obi wo ho a yedina you know say he cannot be found so ya man bail wa yira wadwane court pa na odi agro because kwasi mo amuma hwe law na ade kakra you can tell us all of us say kwasi say ene ya me no kasa na ya wada no chena Friday some of the courts no kwasi wugina wa na emu obi 10 years old asa agragra wugina wa na obi ama na 5 years chese ubisa won say nipa no omugina daka no mu a odo mo hu won so but woni baba won so no na ukodi baby for 10 years a obi ehu ukodi baby 5 intimi the master say ye fa court asem ni agro na mona ne exposure owo ne influence owo wa America any mia wa trantran the level of a year nimdi owo no I was a bit na etwem enyemi nyame kan sorry no na enyemi nya kakra se ono pa tumi tran ho se ya saman o court na otumi hwe eye hwehwan ka se asem na ya fra court no kwa on tunu nansi wo I mean when advising the pass or yesa minimum power advising say at baby a level we know the magnitude of this matter as some way pa no obetuma yehwe ho aka say me you invite me say court I from men court. Why would you do that? Court no say ka okọ wo nkyeremu bi a wo be pa lawyer na wo so asema wo kan no e bia wo backside to it obetumi agina for all you know no or your lawyer or it's Massachusetts. But you see question, put all things aside, put all jokes aside. It was too risky for Mona not to go to court. It's too risky, regardless of how it is. And in some way, I was expecting say at least ka de tebia e betumi akora somewhere near twa somewhere abefie abeka ema sa to the abayi ema no ka should have been done. Yes, say obu no so say then obetumi ontumi nya hwe let her go to court bra and na de obi ani abreo
all kind statements or claims just and someone Yvonne Nelson e de court down court no page and paragraph 30 was say plaintiff averse that she holds this belief by virtue of defendant's conduct subsequent to the publication of the defamatory statement where defendant has undertaken a social media tirade spewing more insulting and disparaging and vitriolic statements, including, quote, Yvonne Nelson says she's suing me in court. Someone should tell her I said she should F off. Hey. Yvonne, F off. And don't disgrace yourself. And subsequently, quote, F off, Yvonne. Shut the F up. I won't F-King apologize to you. So hurry up and let's F-King meet in court. End of quote. And teacher said, was it Brass and Nebeto Jano? Na lawyer crack choice. Okay, well, Niawa can't file Yvonne on a beya. Just sign a patch up. And almost saying who's so a quack or tronia crowd social media. So, just say, no crano or Fantin Becca. Monyo not just no you crazy
that is minimal disease but me Mona is a very close friend of mine but because I somewhere party cemetery in Tampa ehunhuntama and can personally drive to her house and baby will be and possibly take a driver to the court possibly get because I mean to say when you dare somebody that like that so what they will be sana say if I say bia kwasi make us bia na mano da so mena so bia no kasa to that amount no say 500,000 or will be da ho eti bi o ka chance let us meet in court but enokra no na me there how many say wo hwe bia feedback ni response or the buy na bia na a presuppose to say Mona has a defense to the matter intinka me until one defense this are now ultimately day ni pan say let's meet in court no and for evidence I want no through your lawyers no present it there na ye ina no yentoto ya no but for so wudi kan court wa wundi bim so wudi kan kwesi so wudi kan court wa na wundi bim nti say wo wada ni pan sa na where you so FOS etesa e dia describe say dia the situation ye man ko disgrace no yen court no then yeah, na nanka we expect to say at least in defense be a one no legal counsel nanka maba na ma present say me nyina so a medical asam no A B C D X Y Z dia me nimini anyway ni ada nti e bia yenyen person ni hwehwemu de ehunu say bia asam no baby an no kura dani but to the point of going to dead the person using F words then ye we na court so asam a wo no wankasa nipa mu no 1 2 nancy court one there okwesha magistrate bia kwa ne trimodin after a finding you for that amount no obetum kwa san so am akwa jail sentence because for disregarding the court and no class crime ASI a criminal order a criminal act by itself to disregard the court a certain magistrate invite to court invite to say bra no and kwa you charge actual damage one for that effect say you too suffer for court now what disregard the court because I'm sure say you may know much better than me what I'm even saying and you know and I make us say to my level no ebeye me na kakra ye wanwa say at this age a woman no obi ye be man saman say or court so omra court na say nipa no betuma ye hwe han atena waka say me so Christopher me be ma wo kruma dodo nti kwese abaje de me court I ma court no it's a difficult trend.
No, but
I don't understand
seriously
it.
Okay kwesi asem now o kan yesisi ya no nature say ye pick it from the social media platform and the case and initially I was saying say anka onko hu Yvonne, but really if this is what occur after assembly beto ho say e rabane say asema wa kan fa me ho no we gu me hu fi enti me ne wo court and then you obey o samba ebe say I mean where's the sympathy for we?
Mami Master Christopher so mrem na mintie no kakra ewo ye Monaguchi Yvonne Nelson. So great meet you.
Well, kwesi mebo Yvonne Nelson abaso pa se asemu ba no e bia wa ma metina radio so senior usually ye no ne obi abeka sem ne afre wonso brabe you ano as if say it's a court or you are obliged to say obe you ano. Woe unto you so can say no, I am not interested, I won't talk. And not lead it to the point say say the creative sector media wing no ya ne say ye kasa hunde bia e ya dia ba ko ma hu pa o hwe various sectors now. We have the sports side and some keka omo field no more media are a pushy creative side then so your field no your industry no your media a pushy but yet the ne de bia ko ye say de bia obi aba betena se no wakasa as then so can sometimes some best who is sort of studio why just say what chro no can do no and then you also have one aspect of the presenters no they will be pushing you asking you body why not can I say body and then you are also pushed and stupidly non so abubobdin meanwhile need evidence bia odi ko gina court a obekire si we ni kwesi mebo Yvonne Nelson abaso papa asamba kon so eboboba e bia ne ate ho nsem na nse ye bi me say ambule ne ye friend say Ochiamin Kwame eno nso eboboba uhwe international media na international platform sector na kwesi eniema bebre na ye hu aye friend improvement no so start saying o na eniema no ka bom sa omo ye eniema te se ne aye ya ba kakra no mo de suing na mra ene nhihye toto a kwesi enya no se ne enya intimi de me boy Yvonne Nelson ba so say wa kire yen kwan no kakra be shape industry no mona mesre ye frewa fa you are not obliged to talk but you can say oh I won't talk and no your discretion
okay we yana
was it I
mean also we mama nyanti say also enti bia brepem memenda na bibisa beti
but like I said he's not obliged to talk anyway.
Well, Medasi na minkan comment kakra 5 billion. Where is she going to get that money from? Michael Kwabing 500,000 Ghana cedis and Paucho Sana Mekano. Lord Mazuki, Honorable Lord Mazuki says is only a fool who will disregard the order of the law court. Mona is disregarding the law. That's Eric Fojo and Kasatinting and Topon Court. Monaguchi talks too much. She seems to know everything. Ya boating and odia no edba Peace 1043 FM. So Sabri Akasma Bay Dunina na no 9 abo. Yanko yenime ni eni common binka. Any better taste anyway pa. One any my video be our moye. Na and run about to just say crapin polo. Obekaya na semwe copy court. Neba na deje mu eba to abontin photo bi a woni ni twa ye ma Child Rights International didi musa na se me copy court. Copy court ma copy court no. Court wɔn ka asɛm no akɔ wie akyire no wɔn bua ekuapim follow for sɛ wodi for enti wɔnkɔ na wɔnkɔ dem bosome in fact okay well 90 days nti 90 days na bia okekesi ni a na tese kwa akoye se bosome miensa na eno achi abam so kodi beye enanan bi ewo afiase ena onya ni trididi mu bra manfo kasa ho a na etesi okay wenya bibi ti se o pardon bi ana ema enu akikura wo ba ye be ye press conference nsantwafo nhie mu ni o mo kasa de nsem de to Ghana fo nyina nim na asem no se na enwuyo enti wo mo ekoye appeal 90 days no na lawyer for ekoye appeal na konkon ha akonko hosa na ahese obia refi no ho enra na court no in fact na say wo ha na attorney general ebeto odwa se sisi ade o my ready appeal na ekuapim polo epese wo ye no wo mo be hia wo court nti enra na wo mo ekọ court wo mo kọ court na judge no otna adwemu no say sa 90 days na ye de ma ekuapim polo na lawyer for say 90 days no edos one ehye enti kan wo mo hwe na wo mo nti bi mfiso court ne say wada so gina bebi ogina onfa bi nka ho onti bi mfiso won fine no won nyini sika bi ase ko na kotua sika sa 90 days no ni aka no won ko no won kotua so enti mi ka say de ekuapim polo oko no akwakotua ni jail term no niaka no enti bia wote enan no efi ho a na chese niaka no wo sanko no akwakodi e we fiase e ba ne saade na chese otim se bronye enya ade a woni e ne bedi anhwe obedi bronya no wo efiase na se mobaka ya sa bra wonya ne trididi mu kakra ye yi ne fiase na oba nsem a wode tu yenim ne bi no yentie sa nsem ne mra ne enko ama no so
me pese me daga na fu nyina ase awo mu a omo bua me adio mas no eto masem imu ama o ma no ko echiri ama eto young president Ghana president Nana Akufo-Addo anim ama onu so hu me mobo ama o ma yimi apie aka 90 days no aka nya nso ye nanso nyankopon adumti ene me fans ene bloggers omo platform ene social media television baby piara Nigeria baby piara outside Ghana abroad US UK South Africa baby piara what the me amene me so mefi jail because sell esanko jail ansa na mepie me kasi nyame show bibiara me nuanom ene me panyifo omo industry ni mu omo acting omo tunyom omo wo Nigeria omo wo Ghana omo baby biara omo bua me because eyamu a aka me nim baby asese me wo mo hwa mo tun se me swati pa makasa me yeni pa me so deda me swati papa enye easy mame manfa ni easy edwane po menti me ndi bi wo honom me ndidi so kra me yes strong me banina but as say me ba na the whole world me fans no my worried almost somati so me yimi but hu so me yimi iti me pai mo bia hu se ampanya kopon adom me so me yimi bi anka me ni baby aka se me tna se nyame msho bia me tamase ena na me nim se take a picture with my son in that manner can take me to jail or can put me in a big trouble. I didn't know it was not a good thing. Whatever it is, please, forgive me. I beg you, the whole world, the whole Ghana, Mr. President, my legend, my woman, oh, please have mercy on me and forgive me. I didn't do that intentionally. Please, I'm your kid sister, I'm your child, I'm your daughter. Please forgive me. And I want to say this to my colleagues, to the young ones who are coming, that it's not a good act. I didn't know and I did it. And this is what I got myself into. So please, especially the nudity, I beg you, we should put a stop to it. Nudity is not good. It's not good at all. It's not just taking a picture with your son in that manner, but nudity is not good. And Ghanaians, we have our norms and our culture. Yes, I beg you. For this, I beg you, my colleagues, understand it and let's put a stop to it.
Tune it in.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knob.
Okay, all right. So, and 70 be ordered to ja na ye kaka ye ho na okopie ye court na court ka asem no ewie ye ne lawyer ni any media no so edi ye enkomo kakra den semba ku mienu eto media nanim me hwese bia betimi nya no so na yabo kakra edi amama ansana yakwenim ye pese ye hwese se ye benya ebia ebusia na yeni omadi nkomo, then probably touch base with maybe lawyer na ono so ababe boy kakra ewo ye enkomo yin so me bo
tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your #1 station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Live, digital, and on your smartphone. Your radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Pressing in up on 40 entertainment. Entertainment review. Now I'm over my fans.
okay, so my memra studio no hanum say kwezi my me sha say fuse na ye hwese bia Sabeka voices bi na ya bo na etimi ama nkomo na ide but nyaba beto dwe wote say na net o
wasi nyame se enka no krani penifo se otan wonaba ampo na okoto se an Roberts egunu so a anya ade a betumi atwam wagya no hako kwapem polo na samu esi nra a e ka se wonko toa ne jail time no wonko toa so no ya me se nka no krani nra na asefem kakra ni na mo because na yemu bebre no the way a press conference no sensem ekoye ya said the ono ankasa wo bo ne tape kwasi na o ma ho interpretation se woda o mampani ase ene mpanifo ahodo a ede o ma no tu mu a said ono ankasa kan yi se oboa e ma sebesabio ye ene onya na fa ahodi se wo check sa fare bai ni na wo hwede asindura
me kwa man so aba me ba no atwaso
amenche
okay well so Kofi Mulan ekwapim polo na busuani ye ne Kofi ni nkomo na ye hwese nia eniama city Kofi ye da asemo akwa baba entertainment review so na promote send dia Kofi
na mi adom
so enra na wo court ho no bi a court ben and asemi ekopie ho no court ben na mo no Accra High Court right na so nia yakin kan ya ba beto dwei na chese ye kase ekapim polo ewo prison na enfa no wosisi a
obviously sentence so there is bank prison ya obo
enti owo he fa unim baby owo sisi a ye kase
Oh, and I know a police phone and then the Pontino. The Bassa, where Bassa Antino. You'll be engineering down, but potential holiday we can beat me out at 21 question.
Oh, okay. But ebia pen number person or the two justice here but as ebusia munim baby or ana mountain nka muhu munim baby or as ebusia.
Oh, ya name is the one answer, you know. New papa.
May I sure say enye ahogunsuma mukura senia metio kasa metio kasa ne mukura mu sai na ne maame sai na ne ba womu efa ni atuni
Apparently ono ni mfe so we naive oni ni yako nti wa media ono so one on modern no chane ba no so de so far there is easy but so I say holiday.
Well, menya sure say namu apili say na namu fi say bia beko nke bia munya ya na nka court no kra ka say media channel ana so ki mateso kra ana 4 days ni kra wa serve no eye na nka bia wetimi abefie na ne court san ka se won san kotoa remaining jail term no muti ye no na ti mo say ankaza
Similar to Sano, and the Anaya is person or Sebasa, and then said, Apilino, course, Bapan, course, no, from judgment number by our auntie because I know Kuti and Chester. So we are one in a first time offender. There are so many options, there are so much from my especially and Mina. And Mina also know. It has a jail sentence, a custodial sentence, and then a fund. And you know, actually, just in Kukum, on a bachelor here, or the mouse, or the mouse. And you know, the man, you know, and who do a hash because when you know, idea, but as a lay, you know, we are in the publication of on material, if you go here, the Biapo and you know, when you are aggravating factors, you know, law, aggravating factors, mitigating factors, and then almost more, that is the severity of the offense, and it is more to change. And then I can't pay to hash any ability, I caught an umbrella, only I think, but we are against round, in our favor. That is a man, I was saying, you know. Then you know, say,
ebi matititi ebi edisu bobo ni lawyer enu ammo no hohodin ebi nsu kra obeti na ebi no mo kase an wo baaye wonya ni trididi mu anu wo fie na nkaman for hwese nko obeye din no akwakohye kuku ebi mu na chese wahwe ni ebeko but aise chire no kra no niam ni bia no oye no na ajaji fo nsu wo mu hu ni ekoso e wo Ghana hanum sei eno nso ka ho bi ena ama ni atu no Kofi ni omo kan den na be kan fa ho
oh so someone is na me na I didn't say I was saying from different angle and the same yeah I'm walk up you court no enye no social media name I didn't man could be on say what the picture actually picture no the two hono so you know I know I want to know the other one about because I about 18 name I like it one or Cafono and I plan with Jinemuno and we can walk out. And you know, I was hearing from the aspect of say under almost undermining the dignity of the child. I'm here sure no the other way because you know many things different from behind it. So you could beach, not a beach where no opposed to no and to only about them to be also kata ho ti na say and then kan say I mean
and to send you bi mu kan say bia e bi mu kan
to be a charge on that aspect you what mean you think mo na court because we are the na we are so and then do bia no be ka to ibusu ni na obe di bana ni ya obe ka say why ni ya ba ni di bana ni aha enjoy you for the tap tell betu ga obi ni mi wi anti ya bana we bia kana obi ka say It's only 8 months, and yet you don't want to set up at all because you don't have a tournament and another tournament. And anything different from what people are doing. And if you carry more than that, but you'll be from it because also be a meeting because of 18 years and it is a sin. In general, I don't know what you from that angle. You know, me, first, because a doves to issue, case near doves to case. And you know, domestic violence, and a command man, and Mofra, I beat your foundation. No, one such an area can just don't know between Instagram, so another to Instagram, and you know, another to internet, so. And the way they were so now using idea, and the end is in any case now, the case now, Bonia, why I'm not saying, I tell why you're not by a drone was wrong. Then I was looking at not, you know, the other problem because many say anything new and a different opinion with that, and one way, and I bet not sweating. And I said, you also buy, you know, social media, you say, Ghana, you need traditional media, and traditional media, and I did any catastrophe, radio, TV, and anybody who read it, but it's a Ghana, and yet, could do the extent of okay. Obi to na joka all the way to do airport with the rule. Nan nipa na mu what I should both social media the rule. And to know so we follow it and our influence of social media. No bit na there bro. Na bomu de now so wa ban amani into no. Like man be da onya na amani na umu no say it can near the bibia. It just maba no anya abulo den we ko ba biti be 2 years near. On technically say case ni ba public domain I think later part of this year. But this is something we've been battling for 2 years now. People didn't know. Nina says, "Can I echo?" And to one, yes, I didn't know, and our mother, one thought, and my uncle for never yet gonna. Anka, you know, look after two now, the happy tree, your husband can offer service. I did it, but we have to look at it from, different angles.
And she send you be kind of said, well, buy ye, no, that's so twerky. Now, what now the idea for you seen so, and yeah, no, all the who said, and yeah, no, maybe I'm court in the crowd as Regina Suki, Konako Sevonia Cano.
Oh, that be, and yeah, no, court in the set, or much in job, or the mouth on a system in jail, so on to us. One got it, or buy no, to K and I say, we, I've had the same court in that was and then only, no, to us. No, to us, no, but I could try to jail and no, but I don't know what to be. Or that's in the court in the house, but. Factors no govern issue no na court has to be one for.
Ne spirit is saying or no ankasa saying and what or you're fine or you're okay at you say.
Oh, I'm very okay sir and because first time I see case in a boy first time the boy and what the money family am training say you buy and you know I'm the better time in a boy you know do a negative but or not because I know how strong for putting itself together and the idea. And my answer is supporting it from behind.
Okay. Menyan and Tiebi said, a Jordan Jamobesa file appeal bium. A yanokre as a bushia, Mutane, she said, well, the lawyer and some file appeal, more file appeal, at the same.
Lawyers, no. Lawyers, I know me young man and girls, say, Omuna. After denying the immediate share the minimum on the information beyond my house, and I feel kind of made it. And to know my kind of measurement made one of my friend members said this are one of the but so far, no area, the man said,
Lawyer for mostly the jumano omutie or client in instruction and TABia near client in the Subecano. So near Uchechi Musi and now can say no na as Abia Ebusiamin fan said, ne mammy and I capin polo no Ancasano. In Yadia one ma instructions okay. As seven Ufisa ye file appeal a bay. Nebia catches any file appeal and Yadia ma take a decision bias an episode.
Appeal the Ombe Faria, you might be a lawyer, you know, or no Uchunica, because I don't know Bassa, Obia Bassa, which is a person, you know. You can say, Mom, and to make us a meeting, I and I said, there be. I would say, Mom, to one of one of the meaning. Honestly, you know, honestly, my name for when you send your Colombian and I say, a couple of was one of the movie say there.
Enti so yes e bia lawyer no mam of say futu na mo besum say bia me fi say yenko court bi omienko appeal and I'm about say look baby edui one court now the uncle serve sentence because e bi kra no so kasa ne say hey ade nka umu jai na nka Kwapin Polo that time no kroko anka ba na nka serve view anka wonya ne tie nko wodwen ne ho ena bronye wo kwa akodi we fiase nti mo asebia o kasebia mo nko file appeal mo besom
I question I made the amount of carrying opinion and I'm just saying, okay, I don't say no more than or more. Yeah, it's actually I'm way for you know, you be any bit in your car, you know, you do some nearby, you do some.
Okay. Kofi, nyamen kamo ho. Why? Ye de bisiasi, ye da se. Kofi Mulan, Kwapin Polo ebusia, ni eno ni edi nkomo. Wo ye niabe. Na senem di kan de tu manim se bra. Asem no court no bu asem ni wie no ne lawyer Randy Votia. Ani nsentwefo di nkomo ye ntie no.
It's harsh for me, very difficult situation for me now, considering the High Court upholding the sentence imposed on the appellants from the Circuit Court. In both our addresses, the prosecution and the defense attorney were almost unanimous that the sentence imposed on her was harsh. They made it in the address clearly that it was harsh. That the son that the law seeks to protect, it's going to make life very difficult for the child in the absence of the mother. They've clinged together for quite a long time. They've gelled for a long time now. That separation is going to cause the child more harm than good. Well, I don't intend to go further to the Court of Appeal. We just take it as the High Court decides.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Okay, so utie Randy Votia mrenim ni a ugina ho ma Kwapin Polo na chese na asem odi wie no they don't intend enya ade bia enimanimu omosi ginaye bia se wo mo be call for appeal so omo sanko na court no ensenti asem ni biom early days yet you because me nya ntie bi se anhwe ya on be file for appeal Jordan Koi no cre ana enya no cre kwezi wetie Kofi Mulan Kwapin Polo ebusia na okasa
kwezi it's a difficult situation mo bibia yeah ti hedam hai obi bia wo se nipa ne wabusuani ana so ye wadanfo obi oben ho at bia bi saa beto no obekom saa no definitely no ya obi areho bi bibi bekoso baby and I'm happy say ne bra ne ka say ne ba no ono onim de ekoso because I naive and of course maybe I may beg to differ kakra because nem kwala aba no they exposed to a lot of things nti bia bekom na abofo bia akwara na bia wagada ne say because ne ekoso social media for all you know kwa no obi kra afena bona manesa o ma me say na ato na bibisa nti eno no na mehwe say busua betumi enya very good safe ayina omama abofra no ne school come ne bibia no sa situation we affect no but kwasi on a more serious note kakra no ma analyze the whole thing kakra me pese me find out so kwasi there ne see decision be no mo arrival ye Emma lawyers no tumi kwotene mo ye press conference na press conference those times so press conference no me pese me hu na adwena na etachire was it say the obi bom ma no ba say you are ye free no because me kai say sa ne then na mo ye press conference ne da no tape no ha wan kasa kra ka say ma jubilation me jubilate too much because asem no ye ntwa so because everybody remember asem say wo kan e wa ha but me sure say bia no obi e wo baby the manner to which press conference ne course na de ade ni na no e man no supposed to say be say asem kwa no ye twam anasa asem no kwa no wadibim and I think say it's one of those mentalities that ye wo memo ha say obi ko court na say ye money pan bail majority of nipa ne bebre na nya adwene bi say yama nipa ne bail no de na chesa asem no kra no ye twam because wo hwe Thanksgiving message polo nankasa deliver ye order nananom president mo ne Ghana mo ade hye wo mo ade mo hoji campaign nim because said na wo kan sa asam no ye nim say finally anya ade a ye de be che ma awura no wonye ne tiadidim atene ne ba bia bo ne bra anase ye de be bo ne kokokora ene sanka fit atam na ye press conference be pem ne no anka enu kwa den ki ja no ma no ko servo ye ananka by this time anka ne 90 days we twa wi krama bronya nka odi bronya wo fie. So the issue of what press conference kwesi benefit pem pa ene ye nya free sa press conference ni mu deben pa ne nya free mu lawyers no deben pa na agitate ye den na mo kokambo mu a e show mu nkran say yen koye sa press conference no gather all the media na dadi na yen nya sa the way. For me it was needless. It was totally needless. Yen nya bibia mfa mfrim. At the end of the day the person achieve no awrai ne say
asam the church en semu say satan na nsem
was in some na ye church mu no was they able to omonkasa in some na omo church mu no were they able to do something about it? Omo ntuma nya wo hwe omko tra say omko court ekoye lawyer no want in the I say it was today is a very difficult day for him. After difficult day, what else? Difficult day, the client is gone. Lawyer Kofi, client is in some lawyer is in the house. So what I say, me and I was even expecting Sanka after sa press conference.
Lawyer nenenko.
O say,
lawyer anko onenko prison obi.
No, sir. What did the name and catch no? O say jelu obi ayi for no boko. Kwasi, me na me expect Sanka lawyers no. Anka from that period na when we hear sa press conference no ayi no anka between by this time no every quarters bia say be unkotoje betumi akofom e chop betumi wura baby oh kwasi ekroma mpanefo ho me say asem we mpanefo okromaram ekwapim polo ekwapim on you know take kunwa so they could have appealed to president for a presidential pardon on this matter.
I don't mean it's
possible.
Now can you cry?
I mean kwasi it's possible and I make one me okay apart from kwasi apart yeah but I'm saying omuna ka say lawyers na ka so mo kokota almost my lord temper justice with what mercy say temper justice with mercy what are they implying say we are mobo and homo bro ni na di ti asase so
okay
but kwasi on another note na me sanso afa na say was it also saying KBA ne fine no kra no nke yentumi accumulate money in fine
I'm fine
aha KBA betuma fine no we dey be 3000 bi ana bi bisa nanka nke yenya man instead of say eso okodem
kwasi me da say secret for microphone na mintio na media se me da so gina baby am gina me so baby am gina da so gina say menyantie say anhwe am be appeal bio mintio
no unya free fa
Ose
bisunya free fa
baby am nya feel men kancho
and I didn't say I'll catch it.
I'm not supposed to name my sources until Jumana say as usual they are until maybe I say
until I am bisano
I'm not supposed to name my sources
okay yo
ntuba dia gidi onnyi ni so a fa otri hu hyenhyen se media ya fatna ho
is it okosroba for mutri hu nyehyen ti se me
okay any fa otri hu hyenhyen no fatna ho
okay
minti o secret
okay kwesi area ho me I feel sad say kakra like joke say ne kan no and me name so o say that no share topics for today a court nsem nko an na ye keka you find you be 500,000
Thursday court fansa
Thursday true
Thursday court
Thursday keka court nsem
and
Thursday court yeah equiapim polo ne lawyers no kwesi na bisa assembly press conference no your lawyers na advise na the management na advise no sometimes the management can decide to do something without the lawyers consent and me kai that day na kwesi I think say lawyer no we interview lawyer no and ye kan ya dwen kire no eno no so kasa wa kire bi o kai that day no ni lawyer na jiga wa kire e person calling sa baby I bedru ni media na me feel say sa press conference na hu hia ni nyanka me expect ya ne say obey ne so wan kan yo obekasa e wan kan nsem na hu say ɔka yɛ ne nyinaa wankan because lawyer atwerɛ na nka ɔmfa president ho ne nneɛma nyinaa mbra mɛhyehyɛ mu well kwesi the main issue am pese meka no ɛbɛyɛ me den ɛbɛyɛ me den because
so good Who to mean Casa? I'm going witness. Why?
Since even before government employment.
So good. Sound to mean Casa, I'm witness Casa. We're by force.
I didn't hear.
Whitney.
Go to heaven.
Casa, Abia,
can't say decent kakra.
You want to go to heaven?
No, I'm Dinasono.
Questioners, Impacho. Whitney, my meet you.
Kwesi I my name me adwen say that press conference na ye frey na ye the long list of thank yous ne sanya mano. I also felt say na ye very premature say bibi sa koso na we in fact ho ema a lot of ye industry fui social media enye court sanso na social media enye mobile phone po but bebia House of Morals say asem bi ba o feel say ni ametna social media aka no ene be ye final amame say ye hwe ye hu so yie pa na for me ne me ya ne say even with nearby you know when oma efutuo ewo ho on the right thing that should be done no na ye de ni hwe o say ene onkwan ase wonkwan na wo mpenipe ya asem ena o kan asem foforo apart from nyankofo eka. At the end of the day, no, enra say na ne brother ne kan say court dey ye ka say ya sentence wa start ye de wo kwhye mu that same day no ono nkwa e na okọ obi enka ne ho nkofo na eje ne on because I won't say ye onnoa ne pe eno de court na ho yes our press conferences kan nsem ni na nkofo na pian na echi ewo ne ti kokoye no sisi ono nkwa na ya san ye de sa appeal no appeal no mo de koye no ya san sentence no ama wako bibi obeko no it should serve as a lesson to yeni na say when it comes to matters of court ebia ento wa o feel say emra enye adwuma wo krom ha omemu ento what assumption wo hopa and the second aspect then so say entertainment industry we need to know say the law is not above yen say na ye dibedi obia na we are not that extra special citizens. The same law applies to everybody. Inti say ye hwe ye hu so yie pa
me da say so prison hold your nyandu because nia minim ni say osu police station sisi a enti e bam say fina still am guso aya na prison crom de be call but nia minim ni say osu police station
kwezi
ono nkwa na wo
ba chon be se meti bibia say
yeah
you are a law student your friend say
classroom
was it
you are a law classroom
but me bisa say kwezi your friend is saying sentence na e be a community service no. Is it part of our laws?
Custodial laws are part of FINA.
No, near mom communal service.
Sorry, communal any part of the custodial.
Oh, okay.
But any part of ye side and biwa. FINA I'm say Attorney General.
Okay.
Omo bill I'm betting the ebeko.
I don't know me person me seek clarification for
non-custodial service.
No me person me. I don't want to be ignorant on air.
Well, Amma Fizi says, Kwesi, it's a big lesson for us all and very sad too. Van K. Dakon says, I'm not so much into this polo issue, but I think the judgment was a bit harsh. It's time we learned to give people community service as a punishment in Ghana. Rose Sofori says, Polo should take all her money from that lawyer. He says, incompetent lawyer. And to Yabwating, thanks to the court, spare the rod and spoil the child. Well, Brasso, say about my Musuna, Yabeko. Yako idea. Gamro, Ghana Music Rights Organization, say, Enka December, I'm saying, Bosumi Atoso and so, and almost so Motuaba. Na Benadan 72 minim say, injunction court to Sembiaba. Gamro members be the Assembly Down Court. MSU Mania injunction T. Election, you know, is in limbo. I can't see mu. Questioners, Mutredi Namo Yanmoye. Sometimes was it a city hotel and I'm from Accra City Hotel? Yeah. Marie,
I'm trying to final day.
Ochina.
Patoa.
And 2 years here now by.
Patoa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mamo, the right owners, Mamo, and more Gamro members, executive.
I think senior like leadership, those in yes.
Now Gamro leadership is here.
There be say at least omo peke both one more abesom pen only one more person.
Why na peke here?
The office in the Frey Abraham.
Okay, so Ghana Musical Rights.
Ghana Musical Rights.
Ghana office.
I think no, actually it was coordinated by corporate office.
Okay.
Corporate office and the coordinator until it was bit Asogo.
Now, changing our the media phone can't be on.
Minimal, but I don't know their media plan. But media, I was invited to attend the conference. So.
Meaning some way training. You mean some way about it.
Sorry. Training way is about a day.
Is on copyright.
On what? On copyright, which aspect of copyright?
Aspect of the visual.
Is there anything new I wouldn't?
Oh, their minimum. They added more to it.
Like
in
what?
terms of good governance, sir. One of the things that can able to Abuama Collection Society to me fund into my prefer is good governance.
There's a wipe and a mamo.
No code.
So no code for
no code for na. So that's one of the things that their becomes a good governance.
It's okay, stop shaking your head like Eliza. And the person you say meeting a training no more than who you or it say you need training so.
Nukra me so say.
Yeah, man quantity yeah.
Kwesi me say nukra me so say. When we come to copyright issues in Ghana, education is here me bia no leadership no one work side education in
we are senior master we are senior master we are senior bia
first no you implementing you
there are new things coming every day
there are new things I mean
like say my example untimi my example
there's one of the speakers I will feel Nigeria by Chinedu I mean it's a PhD holder from Nigeria and see Nigerian examples are
because I'm speaking from experience.
Your experience doesn't mean nothing on this table this afternoon.
We've had all the workshops. We go and repeat ourselves over and over. Where the money must go,
Socrates, one of the problems in the industry.
Yeah, one of the problems.
I'm the solution.
You are not the solution.
Socrates is one of the problems.
Me say I am the solution.
Why you always the Lone Ranger?
Very archaic.
Why you always the Lone Ranger? Why you always the Lone Ranger?
But I always end up being vindicated.
You have not been vindicated.
You have not been vindicated by
who has vindicated you?
See, Asama who can
you find that
who has vindicated you? Nobody has vindicated you. There hasn't been any court.
I workshop. I mean why the problem is just here.
So how have you solved?
You see, you are also part of the problem because Asama is saying anybody on their coffee is it not part of the problem?
How have you solved the problem? If you know where the problem is, how have you solved it?
Because where the money, the funding must go, it's not going there, and it's being spent on these workshops and seminars, and always the same people go and sit there and they talk about the same thing over and over and over. No implementation.
Is it your money?
Obisam says, "Is it my money?" Now you are agreeing with me. With me. One say the share no. The be I can see you be and I'm being vindicated. One say CIA. asema America no baby eko
Socrates,
unya the opportunity
hold
to
on, hold on. Unya vindicated bia. You don't call classification, no.
And your classification, someone. You become separate.
How do we then separate it from them? How do we separate about? How do we separate classification matters from the industry?
Yes, don't do that, man. Yeah, because a point I'm making, because we see a Socrates. Dismiss training na mo ye na mpese chain say o call classification no o call round oh man quantity
yes
I don't know one na one fan san show dem me
good as a man so I mekan kwesi to bo asitie me am say over the years we've had these trainings and workshops and seminars, the same people over and over and over, no implementation. The members are suffering. Meanwhile, na dey na ekotena hokoka no. The problem I here fighting for no, yenko touchy problem no. The bia ye educate ye ho. The same people over. Question is beka no kure pa. Ye di nipa ba, ye beka sama ya ti da. No implementation. That is different from a classification issue. Afeni ya new law, new terrain. That is where you will go wrong because America say don't mix it. Classification training, okay. You are dealing with new terrain. But when over 15 years, my seminars is you can't the same thing over.
Udibim, useless instead of come here. Udibim.
Sikano enko bebia protecting the works. That is where the money must go.
Udibim.
Training workshop. The bia.
What's it? We
meanwhile the same thing you can't be the same thing the paper to I'm telling you for a year more about 5 years ago
you are vindicated
Mark one more Becca chose a circuit went to the Casabra master class
I'll go to a master class where I'm going to learn something new but not a rehash of the old things that
but still who answer my question no you seem to know what the solution is.
Yes.
And maybe say into all this years no. How come you haven't been able to tell them this is the solution into yenye and then solve that problem?
I've been telling them every day.
Who?
Nobody listens.
Who?
You, including you. I've been telling you people every day. Nobody listens.
Why don't they listen to you?
That's my fate.
Well, my point.
You see her, but I think the training by NOCODE and the Corporate Society of Ghana is a very good one, very laudable. Ideas be omode ba training be an entity be omode ba no. Say yankasa, I think say usually
that don't say that.
Usually the problem is that
don't say that. That's unfortunate.
After training, we as people have to then put it into action. Say be it may implement it the kusunya. But at the end of the day, we try to put it aside and then try to use our own mindset for the governance of some of these institutions, which has always caused us the problem. And into say, and I don't so say, my young quantity, me and Kusuya upon Nema Unimi now or Abrabomu, you don't quite commission quota. You are still, you don't quite training. Training kwa jiwa allowance bibia data you didn't see nothing wrong with training. You do kwa jiwa allowance.
Don't lie.
You have one training. They will tell me say
don't lie on air, please.
And I'm saying one training.
Don't lie.
So time has so me good doing for future. Yankwe na niaka ninja homa odi anka